smoke was thick enough there to trigger our altimeters, which kind of freaked me out a little bit.
That delta is...
No, I did that on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to hit with Herc before Atalanta. I'll ease up a bit. No, we'll keep coming down 25 meters a minute. I just want to get below you a ways, so that was a significantly thick plume there with the, we see one beam quite often go, and you see some noise on Atalanta's altimeter, but to see two beams and three beams, it's like, there's seabed there. I don't know what's there. We're exploring. It's, trust but verify. I should rephrase that. I trust your multi-beam, but I want to verify.
Dan, you think these plumes would show up on any of our sensors or K2 toys or any of those
Yeah, I don't know.
devices?
I don't know. You can just keep a constant speed now. I think we got a ways to go. One of the things to keep an eye on now is we get closer to that 3,000 meters or over it, is you'll see the tension there start to go into 5 digits. If you see it go into the teens, you need to reevaluate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that was 4 beams there. I would say, to answer your question, Ed, the fact that we're getting returns with the DVL, I think you would probably see something with the. Yeah, I don't know. It's more of a question for Lynette, actually. Ed was wondering if we had our multi-beam on Hercules, would we be able to see the smoke with it? We chased bubbles with Norbit, but I've never chased. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if we've picked up any of the hydrothermal vents at Endeavour with our yeah.
The Norbit would be the one to use.
You can come a bit faster, Mackenzie. We'll go back to 20, 25 meters a minute, something like that. Did you copy? Are you listening?
Oh,
can you hear me?
Sorry, I was focused on the screens.
Are you coming out of it or a different area? I didn't bring the iris down. That happened naturally.
You can come a little faster, Mackenzie. Let's do 20 meters a minute.
20 meters a minute?
Yeah, 20, 25, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be stuck in smoke purgatory for hours.
delta depth closing to 0.
Roger. Anna, which way is uphill?
It should be to the northeast.
Northeast, roger.
Yeah, and I suspect the viz isn't going to be a lot better than this. Is not.
Will not be? Roger.
So you might just have your feelers out.
Yeah, I fly by braille half the time anyways.
Have to put on our fog lights, our curb feelers. And now you're back in it.
Yeah. Is that active venting, Verena? Is that what we're seeing there? Or is
That would be my guess, yes.
but like from a single, are we coming down on a single structure, do you think? Or is that from multiple?
There is, what we're looking for is a small fissure which is about 250 meters long, and it's got venting all along it. So it's spread over an area.
Say we're in the right spot.
Well, what was that way? Who knows what's now, but. And it may be, but we're coming down a little bit below that. And I believe the notation was that the smoke was worse down deeper. So maybe it'll get better.
Okay, I'm back up to 30 meters a minute.
Okay, winch is about there too.
Roger. Just gotta pop this guy on again, see what happens. It's interesting now, so with the craft on it, it's not dropping our flow. Yeah, that 10,000 is fine. If it starts, so that's a snap load as the vessel goes up and down and we have all that weight of the wire. What we're looking for there is if it starts going into the teens, then certainly cause for concern. It's getting close to our alarm levels. And the other thing we're looking for is radical changes. So if it's really unloading and loading, kind of what happens is the vessel heaves up. Then the vessel heaves down and Atalanta falls. And if the vessel's heaving up while Atalanta's falling, and that both happens at the same time, you'll get a real snap load. And that can snap our fibers. And all the lights up here go out.
Dan, what is the distance between the two ROVs, the cable distance?
30 meters is our tether. And the way we typically monitor that is, well, one of several ways we can see with the cameras. My go-to that I'm looking at every couple seconds is the 2D nav screen here in front of Lynette. So grids on there are 10-meter boxes. And then the sonar you see up there above Anna is the one with the red circles. The one on the left is Atalanta, and those, it's looking out 100 meters, so they're 20-meter range rings. And Hercules is looking out 50 meters, so those are 10-meter range rings. We're starting to get a little hint of some seabed maybe there, or maybe it's smoke.
No, I'm not seeing it.
See what, am I seeing blue on the sonar there, or am I colorblind? Yeah, so we're just picking up a little altitude with Hercules there, about 100 meters off the seabed.
Should I ease up on the winch?
Well, probably will. We're good at the moment. Scream down another 50 meters or so, and then I'll come to the uphill side, which should be the northeast. So at that point, when we stop the winch, you can click in your auto heading, and then I'll fly underneath you, and we want to be on the, keep Atalanta in the deeper water. Assuming we're going to move northeast too, is that right? Or east-ish? Rather. 90 meters. So, Mackenzie, why don't you can go ahead and click in auto heading now on Atalanta.
Sorry, say again?
You have to put that microphone close to your face because I can't hear you either. So if you go to Atalanta, and the thrusters are all on and enabled, so if you click auto head on.
Atalanta, okay.
So that, in theory, will hold Atalanta at the
okay.
east-northeast heading there. And I'm gonna ease up, probably dragging Atalanta a bit there. So I'm gonna come closer to you, but I'll stay under you.
Okay.
We'll come down another 20 meters or so. You have to keep coming down.
Keep going? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, my bad.
Gotta come down another 20 meters or so. If you say Roger or okay or something like that, then I know that you've heard me. And if I don't hear that, I'll repeat myself.
Yeah. I
At
think
some
I need
point,
to
I'll
adjust.
probably start yelling.
I need to adjust my volume probably. My headset's kind of quiet.
Yeah, so that's the bottom right one. So
Yeah.
these headsets are more sensitive, so I turn them down over there. I get my ears blown out.
Okay, I think that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear you perfect. Yeah, 20 meters is a good speed there, so we'll probably come down to stop Atalanta, about 40 meters off the seabed.
Okay.
I trust Atalanta's altimeter, but I don't at the same time.
Trust but verify.
Trust but verify. You can see some seabed return there on Atalanta's sonar. So we know that way's uphill. So I don't know if I've mentioned in here, everyone should be watching. We don't want any color inside that last range ring.
All right.
That means Atalanta's dangerously close to something that returns sonar targets like rocks or chimneys or cliffs or seabed.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
40 meters.
Yeah,
Should
why
I
don't you
stop?
come on, I'll stop on the winch.
Okay. All right.
Here, I'll stop.
Winch is off.
Okay.
Yep. It's, should I press the...
No, don't press that. You're gonna need that. When I mean I'll stop, just yeah, slowly
let
come
off
back
on
to neutral. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
And I'm going to change the dive salvo to what people like to call Dan's salvo. We need to rename that, Ed. Or will it forever be my salvo?
It's called Dive Special.
Dive Special,
So
right?
it's only named after you if you're considered special.
I am
It's
special.
probably true.
My wife says I'm special all the
I
time.
believe
I put
that.
on 2 different
Yeah.
pairs of socks, or I come out in the morning with my shirt on inside out. Take me a few minutes to fly under you here and come to the uphill side. In theory, if you look down with Atalanta's camera, you'll see me fly under you. That's this one right here, Mackenzie.
Okay. Oh, it's gotta go, let go of it. Did I nudge that the right direction?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can see the camera physically move, so that's probably good there.
Okay.
Okay. Oops.
There's Hercules lights coming into Atalanta view there.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm gonna fly out probably another 10 meters. You can tilt up a little, put your camera back at, you can see in that little box there, it should be about 45 degrees.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We can't even see our tether. Great. You can see some lights. Okay, so I'm to the east of Atalanta. I'm about 14 meters of altitude. And you're 36-ish. We're still, I've pulled Atalanta a fair bit off, so it's swinging back towards the hill a little bit. So we stopped at 40 meters, and you know,
Okay.
as the pendulum swings in, we're swinging closer to the hill, so it got a little shallower.
Right.
There's a tether float just off to right in Atalanta camera.
Roger, I came up there. So I'm gonna come back down closer to the 20-meter delta there, and then I'll have you come down with me.
Okay.
So why don't you bring your, if you click that heading plus 10 degrees.
Okay.
And that'll bring your head to the
Bottom.
right. Roger, thank you. That'll bring your head to the right a little, and you'll be able to see that tether a little bit better.
Yeah.
And you can come down probably 10 meters.
10 meters?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a bounce y'all saw there when I hit the end of my tether, and Herc did a, do you call that a stoppie?
Yeah.
Stood on its nose.
End of its leash.
Yeah.
End of its leash.
Right, yeah.
So you can make your delta, we'll fly by the delta now, but still keep an eye on that altitude, so you can come down to somewhere between 15 and 20 meters.
Okay. Alright. Should be coming down on about 30 meters altitude, lowering.
Yeah, that's probably good there.
Good right there? Okay.
Let's see. No, give me another 5 meters.
Another 5? Okay.
Still 5 meters up.
Okay. There's, well, it said it was, I guess you're lowering also, so
Yeah,
keep going.
I am, yeah.
Okay.
That's probably good there. I can hold that for a minute. Let me play around here.
Have our bottom in sight.
Yeah, you can see the tether on the
Which
Atalanta
is
screen.
a lot of talus. Looks pretty broken up here with some minor sediment cover.
Okay, kids, we're a couple meters off the seabed. We're going to take a few minutes here to get some baseline numbers. We're going to, Mackenzie and Anna are going to be busy. They both have some checklists to perform, and I'm just going to sit here and whistle Dixie while they do that. I'll probably have to get the manipulator out for Ed. He's going to want to do a weight balance here.
Affirmative.
And I'm going to, I am actually doing something. I'm going to play around and press a few buttons and just kind of get a feel for our ballast now that we're static and not rocketing through the water column. I might play with the trims a little bit. Probably 5 minutes. So the ones we really want right now, Mackenzie, are the, and if that's too much, you can write them in the red book, which is off to your left. So we want the 4 gauges you see in the bubble camera there, and basically the comp levels in those 2 cameras.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, grab
like,
that red book over there.
Little fish, but.
Yeah. So here I'll call them out.
As
for
you said, it's a talus slope and it's pretty mobile, and you know it's.
So we're gonna
It might
start
be
out
a
with
good
the
idea
motor.
to grab a rock and.
The motor's at 7.
Just see if it's.
So just right.
Not a complete mess.
Yeah.
You're coming up.
But definitely not going to sample this area more than once. But
MTK.
Also kind of wanted to see like if there's any better rocks as we get closer to that fissure.
Yeah, so the 2 M's are at 7.
Yeah.
The motor and the main.
Yeah.
The term is at 5, and the craft is at 6. And what's that? Correct, 7756. Our main hydraulic reservoir is booming at 96%, which is fabulous. Atalanta's main comps, I would say, are, I need to put some graduation marks on there. I would say they're probably 40%. They're a bit low. And yeah, Atalanta's main comps. And Atalanta's thruster comp, it looks like it's at 6. So. Yeah. And In other words, comps are good, and our ground faults, that 1.8 meg is good enough. And that's all I really, need. I gotta send this to my boss because he was really worried about this moment. We spent a lot of time and money to upgrade our compensators this winter,
There you go.
and it has paid off. A lot of times we get down, last year we could hardly make it to 3,000 because
Oh, well,
we
congrats.
we bleed to death. Thank you.
Well,
Let me check in with our navigators here. They're still ticking boxes over there, I see. While they're doing that, we'll get the craft out for Ed.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
and just to let you know, Dan, at some point, we would like to settle down and maybe pick up a rock here.
Oh yeah. I'd like to pick up
You know, there are too many to just ignore.
Roger. You want the downlights on for this, Ed?
Yes, sir.
You'll get
Roger.
to choose.
Watch your eyes, everyone. I'm going to turn on the down blasters here.
There we go. Going for 80. Man, it's still bright. Coming in a little bit if you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you.
I'm going to come down just a few meters.
Going to
Mackenzie.
bring
Bounce
that
a
down
bit.
to 80. And there, maybe. Whoa. Give me a little focus here. Come in a little more.
I can move it if you want.
Yeah, let me find a direction for you. Was it shoulder down?
Something
And then
like that.
bump the camera left. You're doing all with the arm. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. I just need 80% of screen. That's more than enough.
The camera's centered up, so.
Yeah. Give it just a little more right. All right, looks good. Going to go ahead and black balance the camera to start with. It's going to make it
Ready.
go black intentionally. It's going to take a couple seconds. That is
Ready.
starting now.
Oh my god, I can't see. Where are we? It's dark and scary down here.
Okay, give her a white balance. Stand by. Now.
Look at all the colors on those sonars. That's beautiful.
Give it one more shot.
Is nav all good on the DBL, all that
Yeah,
stuff?
snap out wide just to see. It looks like you're moving.
I am moving.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Just want to make sure you didn't need.
How far off the bottom are we?
Oh, we're about
Where's Hercules?
the DBL, which is in the back of Hercules, is exactly 3 meters off the bottom. I don't have a real good feel for the slope right now, so I can't tell you. I can tell you. Are you all good there, Ed?
You know, I wanted to do the black one more time, if you don't
Ready.
mind.
No, I don't mind.
All right, stand by. Taking the dark now. That looks better. And one last point.
Right. Did you manage to get some numbers in that crazy log?
Couple.
All right.
Few.
Remind me to make that bigger, because I look at those little numbers and like, these are numbers an old man can see. These are numbers that a 23-year-old software engineer. These are mine. These are Hallen's when he was much younger. I should write him and ask him if he can still see his numbers. I didn't hear you, Ed. Are you good?
I am good, thank you. Sidebar
Alright.
there.
Okay, video's
right, yeah.
good.
Actually, can you just let me try one thing with our black goggles? I just want to see if I'm able to cut through this stuff at all.
Right.
That's going to throw my color off. All right, well, if we need visibility to look for terrain, I can do it, but
Roger. Nav, are you all good? All happy? I can't hear you guys. Happy as a lark? Roger. Okay, science, you happy, Mackenzie?
Sure am.
I'm happy. Where are all yours?
all good.
All right.
Doing
All
a
right,
system health check over here. I'll be done in a minute, but you can continue.
Roger. Verena, you said you were thinking about a rock here?
Yeah, I'm going to hand it over to Jacob.
Yep.
How do you pick?
You know.
So many rocks.
There's a lot of rocks.
This will be good.
Well, there are constraints.
There are.
Not too big, Jacob.
Yep. Man. Probably.
You figure out how to use that telestrator yet?
His finger is hovering.
I'm
Post.
thinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
need to get you a new stylus.
Probably. Oh, nope. Wrong one. Well,
Wrong button.
someone in there.
Try again.
Yeah, let me know if you need a hand.
Oh, look at all these rocks here.
Yeah. Definitely something a little bit smaller. So kind of like in there.
Yeah.
Possibly one of these guys.
I'm teasing you a bit, so I'm still light years away.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna set the manipulator, or sorry, the ROV. I'm gonna set the ROV gently in the rocks here.
All right.
Oh, look at the little amphipods coming up.
And see if
Oh, that's cute.
gonna behave.
Ooh.
Check,
Looks like it's gonna behave.
check, 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 check.
As soon as they're ready.
Okay, Mackenzie, you know where the starboard box controls are?
Show me again just in case.
So you have two options here. On the hydraulics page, this I don't know where the thing. There's so many buttons here. Starboard thank you, Lynette. Starboard box open.
Ah, okay.
That's one option. The other option, which may be easier, is on the stream deck under starboard valve pack.
Okay,
You
I
can
see
hit
that one.
starboard box, and it may or may not work. Give it a bump, see if it works on there. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna pick up a rock that Jacob selects, and we're gonna swing around with the craft and put it in the box,
Awesome.
and then close the box.
Close it afterward. Gotcha.
Okay, it was Jacob, was it, right?
Yep.
Who's firing the salvo?
Thinking like that one.
We don't use that.
See how big it is.
Copy.
Roger. What I usually do with the rocks, I go in and touch them with the manipulator,
Gotta poke them.
and if they move, and I don't move the vehicle,
Ooh, that
could be a good rock to get.
could be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's only in this.
Okay.
It's great. Now we need to look at it really carefully.
And we do,
Still images, yeah, because we've got no dividers, so we have to know who's who.
Then we do what we call the victory roll.
Have you-
Yeah, let me get a push when you're ready.
Do I have, the downlights are still on, right?
Yeah,
I believe
looks
so.
like it. I can come in closer.
I'll
down
move the arm closer, Ed, 'cause
Would you guys also be able to lower the arm, like lower to the lower camera on the ROV, or is that not?
absolutely.
Thank you.
The one you take pictures with?
Yeah. Yep.
It's over here somewhere.
gorgeous.
So you remember where I was talking? Let me get it out here in the light, and let me zoom in. Give me a second here.
All right.
Mackenzie, if you want to go to the pan and tilt controls on the main camera, and you can move the main camera so it's centered up on that rock, so Ed can zoom in on it a little.
That one's the lower.
Nope.
Oh.
Starboard valve pack.
Okay.
Let me try that zoom again. Sorry, I was zoomed in.
All right. I think that's good for pictures.
Well, how about a rotate here?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get the whole? Yeah.
No, not
I
yet.
haven't
Good
done
thinking.
the victory roll yet.
Yeah.
Tilt down a little, Mackenzie.
Tilt down.
Yeah.
This one, that one is this one here.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, tilt down.
Actually, quite a few little worm tubes on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And if you pan left a little for Ed, he can do a tight zoom on it.
Sure thing. Okay.
Yeah, fill your boots, Ed.
Roger, going into edge of frame.
Roger.
Holding there. Stand by. Liking that.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to give me a roll?
You can click another picture there. Are you clicking pictures? I can't tell if you are or not.
Jacob's grabbing them on the.
Roger.
Yep.
They're free.
Yep.
All right.
That's good.
Yep. Yeah, you guys have got a good system. The victory roll. That's
Yeah.
a new one for me.
Well, it'll be a real victory roll when Mackenzie picks up the rock.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't got, the victory is actually when you put it in the bucket. So,
You are so correct there,
Full
Verena.
foot wide.
Don't count your rocks till they're in the box.
so what we're going to try, because we have no dividers, we're going to try and at least record where in the box you're putting it. So give us that feedback as to position.
Roger. Okay, Mackenzie, if you go to the camera page,
Uh-huh.
yeah, hotel on your screen there.
Yeah.
And then cameras, and then you turn off port rail camera, bottom right,
Gotcha. And then
turn
biobox.
starboard biobox on.
There we go.
All right. Should be on.
Roger.
There it is.
I'm going to pretend there's a divider here, and I'm going to put it in the aft starboard side of the box. Right under what would be F. So I could scooch it over a little bit there. And you guys can see that okay from the back row? Verena, can you see that okay? We can put it on some other screens if you cannot.
Oh, it's in the starboard. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, then we've got the aft starboard side of the porch box.
Happy?
Happy as
So
only a geologist could
that
be.
one. Yeah.
Okay, you can close the box.
It's
Mackenzie.
just in the
All right.
corner. So yeah.
Do you want to talk about the purpose for taking the photographs now, considering we're also going to be bringing this back with us to the ship?
You know, I think I could speak a bit on that. Is, you know, we want to see what kind of environment we're pulling our samples from instead of just having, you know, wet lab photos of these samples outside their environment. So kind of being able to get some more context on where we're pulling them from is very useful, especially like downstream.
We also want, because for a particular reason, we haven't got a lot of dividers in our boxes today because of some space considerations. We need to know what rock that was. So sometimes there's confusion when you get to the surface. You're going, oh my gosh, which rock was which? We can always then go back to the images and match, because we've been grabbing imagery, still images as the rock roll was happening, and Jacob can say, oh yeah, definitely that rock.
And so you're going to name the rock too, Jacob? Is that part of your responsibility?
Of course.
All right. Good.
I'm just going to come to the north here a bit, so I'm back out in front of Atalanta. Poke around for a bit so I get a kind of a sense of the...
Dan, do we still do a sample number and put a marker on our digital map, or does that happen without verbal now?
That would be above my pay grade, just the bus driver. So data logger or nav would
I think that's both of them.
Yeah, we have it as a target on the high pack map down there.
Copy, thanks.
Yeah, that's great. All right.
Well, kind of a strange little...
Yeah, relief.
Yeah. So in theory, Mackenzie, I'm in front of you now, so I'm about 10, 15 meters in front of you.
All right.
You got a little push-up bridge here, and you can see the talus, so this has come down slope. We're maneuvering now just to go up a little bit shallower.
What's that? Nope.
See if we can...
Not yet.
It's interesting, there's more sediment on the uncovered, in the solid surface here on this ridge on the right than sediment on the talus, so something has happened more recently.
Yeah.
So this is old stuff on the right, although, you know, some of that, not entirely sure what that sediment is, whether it might not be generated from the seamount, from an old eruption, or whether it's pelagic sediment. It's quite yellowy in nature, as if it's...
You can kind of see some, like, you know, darker spots too that might be like, you know, volcanic sediment.
Yeah.
Video's off comms for a second.
Got a lot of tube worms in there. That's what all the little tracks, and see, these are little tubes from Polycheates. Yep, there's...
And so the two worms there are actually burrowed underneath?
Well, yes, the worms, I don't know what they are. They're a deep sea polychaete of some sort. And they'd be deposit feeders, so we're trying to grub up any kind of nutrients they can from this.
So the way we kind of roll on this boat, Verena.
Yep, listening.
Right now, Hercules is approximately 20 meters away from Atalanta in the space to the east of it. And that's, you can see kind of the tether in Atalanta's
Yes, I can.
camera.
Yep.
Video's back on comms.
So I could probably maybe get another 5 meters before I feel that. I'm doing air
Yeah.
quotes up here.
Yep.
Where it's pulling on Hercules
Yes.
tail, and
Yep.
that limits Hercules' ability
Yes.
to turn.
Understood.
So at this point, we could look around in that 20-meter radius around Atalanta, or we can move the boat.
We should then proceed to move the boat.
All right, that's where the navigators
It's,
earn their pay.
yep. Give somebody on the bridge something to do.
Yeah, so they, depending on the how rugged the terrain is, we might start out with some baby steps of 20 meters, or if you're trying to make a waypoint and want to cover ground, we might do longer 50-meter moves.
Yeah, and we probably should be moving towards the first waypoint there.
Roger. And it also depends on if you want to stop and look at things on the way. So in this depth, 3,000 meters, if we start moving the boat now, it's probably, we'll time it and see how long it takes Atalanta to start moving on the nav screen here.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be somewhere in that 10-minute neighborhood. So something to consider,
Yeah.
we can kind of preempt that. If we start moving now, we'll still have a few minutes to look around and smell the flowers. The navigators are looking at their sonar screen at the moment, so they may be making some adjustments.
Dan, can we try on Atalanta only having on light banks 3 and 4 for a moment, just see how that looks?
Sure.
Turn off, what is it, 2, 5, and 6?
Yeah, you can get Mackenzie to
Yeah,
do that.
Mackenzie, can you only have on light banks 3 and 4 on Atalanta and
Sure thing.
secure the others, please?
Can you
Okay.
Can you ladies give me just a quick overview there? Zoom out for a second.
back
So
High
I
back.
think they're in hotel.
Oh, in Atalanta?
Just a little bit.
Lights.
What's in our immediate future, or where we're going?
Oh, you have different names than what I was told.
So nav, where are we?
All right. Roger. So we're going to go east for 3 boat lengths and then north. What's that? I can't hear you.
180 meters?
Roger.
Yeah.
180 east and then
Yeah.
hard turn north.
Yeah.
I looked at that earlier, but I forgot. Okay, thank you. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah. Dealer's choice on how big of steps you want to do.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, it looks better, Ed.
Yeah, they changed the GUI so it doesn't have the bank numbers anymore.
Yeah, we also got rid of all the floodlights and put the
Yeah.
So what do you have on now?
So right now we have all of the lowers on, but not the uppers.
Roger.
So, but if we get close to more vertical terrain than this, I'll throw those on as well.
So, are you there, Mick? Are you there? Oh, wait a
Yep,
second.
I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm forced listening to you. What, these ones? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, correct. So, I'm not sure if you caught that or not. One thing to pay attention to up here is what the navigator is calling into the bridge, and Usually the navigator will check with us before they call in, but sometimes I am. Sometimes they're calling moves and we're not paying attention, but it's good to know. So just now she called in a 30-meter move east. So one thing to monitor is on your nav screen over there, what the boat is doing, and also the speed here and what Atalanta's layback is, just so you're on the same page with the rest of us up here in the front row. And so the reason you need to know the boat is moving is because that will make Atalanta move, and we're moving uphill. So you're going to have to pay attention to that delta and that altitude. And in the beginning, I'll help you out. I'll tell you to, come up 5 or come up 10, but I can also get distracted and often do. And so it will help if you know. So A, the boat's moving 30 meters, and B, you're going to have to come up at some point. It's probably going to take a few minutes, every 10 minutes before it actually starts moving. And I'll try and stay in the box, but you could tilt up just a little bit on Atalanta's camera. We like to keep an eye on that top float.
Coming down.
Yep. Yeah, you shouldn't, you shouldn't have to move it too much. So I came up and then came back down there. I'm gonna wander around a little, but I'll try and stay in that box. The gotcha is if I'm getting out of the box and you're chasing me with the camera or the heading, I don't know, then all of a sudden we're both facing south and I'm right under you because I'm assuming you're not changing your heading or moving your camera. So in the beginning, if we just, if you're going to move the camera or your heading, yeah, so communication between the 4 of us up here will keep us in the box. And by hopefully the second week, we'll do it naturally.
I think it was an understatement, Dan, when you said a lot of buttons.
Yeah. Hey, we'll let Ed press one. You have, you want to try and switch the mid camera into one of the Atalanta screens, Ed? Maybe the one in front of me?
The one in front of you. Oh, you mean the upper left on Mon ROV 4?
Oh, yeah, upper right on Mon ROV 4.
That's Atalanta's
Yeah.
Zeus. You want that to be something else?
Yeah, let's see how the...
Yeah, stand by. So that's going to be multi-viewer 2. And that's sled Zeus. Yeah, I got that pip.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, flash the mid camera up there.
Yeah, you got it.
Looks.
Source ROV mid like that.
Yeah.
I can hear you though. Because I happen to have you on. No, he's 2. Nope. I don't know who 1 is. I don't know that they're anybody.
There's nobody at table 1.
Pilots, are we good to keep moving, or do you want to?
Yep. Atalanta hasn't moved yet, so if it's moved maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It's still in its smear, so it's not drawing a line. So yeah, you're gonna have to
Go another 30.
But so that's where it gets interesting in the deep water. So you've moved 30 meters. Atalanta hasn't moved any, right?
Yeah.
If we wait like for hours, it might move, but it's good to keep a mental of. So I've moved the boat you know, 50 meters, and Atalanta is eventually going to move that 50 meters. But if there's a wall right here, we're in trouble. But yes, sorry to answer your question. Good to go.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Another 30? Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. And so if you pull up WCA bookmark and go to stereo 2 mid, and then click the top one, and then click, let me get back down on the seabed. Yeah, click right there in the middle. We'll see if we can get it to focus. That's better. Now, it's supposed to be zoomed in a little more for zoom in a little more. I think he wants to be zoomed all the way in. I'm gonna, yeah, that's good. You can close that window, or just hit back and go back to our Herc data dashboard. It doesn't open a new window for some reason.
Coming up.
Yeah, we need more rocks. We're still light. Better put a little more trim in it. It's funny, I wanted to be light, but...
It seems like it's popping up every time you're off the stick.
Well, it depends on where the Z-bias is set. I have it low in the beginning, so it does do that, so I don't wind, otherwise I wind up in the mud. And
you have to do a car wash.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
That's a good thing about the smoke, you can't really muddy it up.
I haven't played with the, I'll take a minute here to get the trim dialed in a little more. So that's probably a good note for the log.
Yeah, so we're waiting for the ship to move to be able to transit to the waypoint 2, which is beginning the position where the venting may be. That's about 100 meters away, but we have to move the ship to move Atalanta to be able to move Hercules.
And so at this depth, we're noticing some different colors too for the seabed. Do you want to talk a little bit about what might be causing that? There's different volcanic activity that might be at play here.
A little unsure at the moment. I don't know whether this sediment is pelagic sediment that's come down, or whether
come up 5 meters.
It's been generated from a previous
5 meters on the winch.
Output from the volcano itself or from the vents.
Easy, easy. So watch the.
But you'll notice that
the winch when you do that.
That on the left-hand side, there's very little sediment. So this has been a much more recent slide that's come down from the ridge above. Oh, and now. And it looks like we're going to be seeing a little more. There's a bit of smoke what we can just see in the fisheye camera. It's a different camera.
So if you do that too fast, you'll yank me.
So we can also see in the sediment there are quite a few little polycheate worms that are making worm tubes. These are deep sea normal background fauna. And every now and then as we come near the bottom, there's a little amphipods that are flying up from the bottom.
That would be on the bottom there. Contact.
Yeah, so basically I'm just unsure about what the origin of the sediments are, Kyle.
Yeah. And so
Let's
We
try
do
and keep
think
it
that
between
the
15 and 20.
sliding off the slope here is potentially part of
So
why
yeah,
we
you can come
see
up a little
this
bit.
collection
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll
of
start
rocks here.
paying attention.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So this is a debris,
Selected by
a debris slide. There is we're going up towards a fissure which which would have
Yes,
been
ma'am.
created with some sort of earthquake activity within the volcano, which is probably created with
Sure.
this talus slope here.
And the smoke that we're seeing, where do you think that might be originating from?
Well, that'd be coming from the venting. So the smoke is quite white, and so that's the sulfur particles. That's much more obvious on our fisheye camera than it is on the side camera.
It's driving me crazy. I want to find the source. I'm going to wander around
The
a
smoke
little
seems
bit
to be
more.
relatively stagnant. It doesn't seem like it's moving a lot. Is that, I mean, how is it carried from place to place? I mean, we saw it pretty far up when we were in our descent. Is the current carrying this smoke long distances, or?
Yeah, and it depends on what stage of the tide we are. There are tidal currents down here, so it depends what the tide's doing. And yes, it's very light particulates, but again, they also will fall down, but eventually.
So is it the smoke moving, or is it Hercules moving through
Yeah,
the
well,
smoke?
that's. I think it's Hercules moving. I'm pretty sure, but.
I can sit down for a minute and see which way the wind's blowing, if at all.
Jacob, how you feeling about your rock?
Glad we only grabbed one. I'm hoping that all this, it looks like it's pretty fresh talus because it doesn't have a lot of sediment covering it. I'm hoping that it means that there might be more recently erupted stuff near the top or where we're going, but we can only hope.
So this is your undisturbed rock, Jacob?
Which?
These that we're looking at here, this is the example of the undisturbed?
This would be very disturbed, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But
that's,
just broken debris that's fallen off, erupted material, traveled down the slope.
So no sediment, no biology on them, that's what you're looking for?
Not necessarily. I mean, you can have like an older erupted sample that has stayed in the same place for a long time and has been relatively undisturbed, but is still covered in sediment, maybe some biota, but you can still like pull it up and still get good measurements and data out of it. Yeah.
That's Hercules sitting on the seabed there with only down thrusters.
I've lost you in Atalanta. I think you're off to port.
So that's, it does appear that the smoke is moving to the west-ish.
Okay,
Very
good.
slowly. So we're headed, so is it hanging around like fog, or is it just kind of settles in the basin there? Or are we headed towards the source?
I'm pretty sure we're eventually headed towards the source.
Oh, it's Hercules is underneath Atalanta a bit right now. If you look down more, you'll see Hercules. I stopped there for a minute while Atalantas keep moving. So if you look at the down screen here, He's not listening.
Were you talking, Dan?
Yeah, I was talking to my co-pilot. But she's not
Me
listening.
too.
She's
Sorry,
playing
my
with
bad.
lights. Can come up on the winch a little bit. And the reason you could not see Hercules is because I was underneath you. So you could tilt your camera up or down to keep it in view. And you won't get any, you won't get much of a better view through the smoke. You could turn all your lights off and you'll just see a glow
So
there.
I think the visibility may be a little bit of a challenge when we get there. It's okay, it's all good.
Yes, please. We're gonna start moving a little faster now that Atalanta's started to move. So we've now moved 20 meters, 25 meters, maybe 30. So you'll have to keep coming up as we're going up the hill here. And you can tell on the sonar there, the yellow is, the brighter the color, the more of a steeper it is, the more of a return.
Rattail. Actually, no, that was...
Yes, please. Right. That's good. You don't want to come over 20. Further away, the harder it'll be to see Hercules. So you can also, you might have to at one point winch with one hand and move your camera with the other. And it's not really Hercules that I'm worried about seeing. With all the lights on, I'll pick up the tether. Yeah. How we had him before was a good shot of the tether.
Oh, there's a dive weight in the fisheye.
Yeah.
It's probably a Shinkai dive weight.
Could be. Definitely not an Alvin weight.
No.
So that means we're in the right place.
Right.
So that's a leftover weight from a previous dive?
Yeah.
If you bring your head to the right a couple degrees, you'll probably find it. Yeah, that's what we want to see, that football. That way we know we're not tangled up in it.
Came up a little bit.
So if you look at your,
Where's our altitude?
yeah, if your heading matches my heading, and then you look at your nav screen there, and I'm going to jump around a little as the nav jumps around in 3,000 meters of water, but you can use your little arrow here to point it at Herc. And yeah, so you see how you can see it nicely now? So tilt down a little with your camera maybe. If you get too low, that float will
It'll go
come
past
up
you.
above Atalanta. And look at the winch while you're moving it, and you can know how fast you're going. You'll get a feel for it between here and there.
It is.
Yeah. Like the pilot staying within single digits of the seabed. She's right now 10 meters up. So that will also get you as well, right? I'll float up and you'll come up because I'm looking at something else. We need more rocks.
You can pick up a dive weight.
Yeah. Well, I went in light anticipating greedy geologist.
Yeah,
On a long day.
comes with their nature, you know. Yeah.
Totally. And I've been known for picking up rocks that are silly big for no particular reason. I guess it might be infectious.
I don't know. Dan probably has a better idea than I do.
I think, what are we, 30, 50 meters away from the waypoint of the vessel? That one there. Is that your turn north marker?
Yeah, 117 meters away.
Okay, I adjusted the camera a little bit.
Roger.
Just keep
I see it bouncing in and out there. If we could probably let the delta come down to 15 and see if you can see it a little better. As long as it's not hitting you or in your face too much. I can keep it stretched out a little more.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about getting another rock sample once we get to the top of the ridge, kind of halfway in between waypoint 1 and waypoint 2?
Yeah.
All right.
You can try tilting your camera down a little more, see what happens.
Down it.
Other way.
You
Yeah,
said.
tilt the camera down a little more so
Yeah.
the back of it's just starting to cover the gauge.
Okay. About there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, it's a bit too much. Okay. Yeah, now you can see tether and Herc.
Yeah, or closer.
Okay. Delta's back to 15.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as you can see the tether, it will actually come up and touch the vehicle if it bounces too much. As long as I'm coming back to the north a little to keep it in your view there for you. Sure. Or you could get fancy and do the,
I don't know
use
if
the force to make Atalanta do that. Good luck with that.
I don't know if you've caught it in the last 1 or 2 minutes science, but there's been 4 or 5 small white, maybe squat lobsters or some organism. Haven't seen those before and suddenly seeing more and more of them.
Yeah, I was noticing those too.
Contact. Is there anything striking about waypoint 2, or can we start heading north and let Atalanta turn the corner? Probably a question for the back row.
There's one off to frame right.
What's that?
Oh, we're just poking at these squat lobsters.
That's certainly a very good sign. So this is a species of Munidopsis. And that's...
These worms are super fun to shoot.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
There's something up here.
Oh my goodness, yes, they're...
Is that a polycheat?
Yes, they're swimming
Yes,
polycheates.
Push in just a bit, Ed.
Yeah, love to.
Laser zoom, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Easy, slow.
Yeah. Out there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Trying.
Spastic little animal, huh? Which
Yeah.
one do you want to see, Raina?
Yeah. What is that?
Well, it's also a polycheat.
Ah.
They've gotten a little excited here.
Huh. Still partial.
Well, I don't know the...
The squatty gonna come into your view right about now.
Yeah.
Whee!
So that one, the squat lobster that's known from here is,
Okay, I'm gonna...
well,
Coming
actually,
out.
I'll see if I can find the...
it's not confirmed, but it's
other guy
most
here.
likely Munidopsis myogenensis, which
Push in.
was described from an arc volcano just a little bit further north of here.
So it looks like the ship's at the waypoint. But Atalanta's a ways away, ship length or two. If you want, we can wait for Atalanta to swing in, or we can start moving the ship sideways to the north, I think is the plan. Which might cause Atalanta to cut the corner by 30, 40 meters.
Yeah, so the next waypoint's slightly north and east of this one. So yeah, if we can cut the corner a little bit. Keep moving. Yeah.
I don't know. It's up
Yep.
scientists
Yep.
if they want to.
Was waypoint 3 an important one to hit for possible clam sampling?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay,
Sorry, is
so
that
we don't
what you're?
wanna
I
cut that
haven't
corner
got
too
that
much.
up yet.
Why don't you let's maybe move the boat east a little more then?
Another
What do you
step
think?
east. Okay.
Cut
Maybe
the
20 or
corner
so.
3, yeah.
I think when we started, we had quite a bit of a layback, right?
Okay, so another 20 meters or so east.
Yeah. Yeah, we were back here in the boat was here. I don't know. Oops, sorry. thinking we might want to update our dive special, Ed, to the what we got now. What do you
Yeah,
think?
stand by. Unfortunately, without that menu, I can't like grab easy notes on what they are.
Just thinking about it, not saying we actually should. I'll take a picture
Just
of
want
it.
to see what it looks like. Some people have pictures of their kids. We have video walls.
Video walls don't have near the magnitude my teenagers do.
Or expense.
We've added all these cameras, and now we have to figure out how we're going to display them to make everyone happy.
By everyone, I think we mean Dan.
Nearly impossible. Just need more screens, Ed.
I can break that wall into 36 images.
You know, quads.
No, wait, 64. 16 per monitor.
I really like the quad and a quad on one of the big screens, but
That's a cute crab.
that would only work if everyone was sitting this close.
Immersive goggles.
Is it orange, or is it my imagination? You want to push in there for a second?
Yeah, coming in.
Something.
Yeah, I know what you're looking at.
What it is.
Okay.
And that's in
Is
the
there
dive
something
lane, or
porous there?
Huh.
Okay, that definitely looks like altered sediment with the iron oxide depositing here. So that's a hydrothermal influence. And
push in a bit more if you want.
Hi. It's all the beans.
Okay.
Coming out.
Hey, look, a Rattail. It's moving pretty fast for 3,000 meters.
Yeah. Usually don't see them move fast except for predation.
well,
I touched the sub on the rocks and all the squat lobsters.
Yeah.
Right, come up just a little bit more for me, Mackenzie. A bit close to you there. So here's kind of the conundrum. If I turn my downlights off,
I can brighten that, but I'm leaving it.
it's not a better image on Zeus, but half dark on
there's
the upper camera.
Without down, it's a typical wall issue where
Yeah,
the lower part of the frame's darker.
What, better?
It's milkier. that's for sure.
What's that?
We're getting more of the sediment up top.
Yeah.
I could try and crush. Let me just see what the black change does. I think it's going to affect the color of it. I don't want to do that. It's more contrast, but I think back here is better.
Tilt up or tilt down?
Try this with the downlight.
Downlight's on?
Yeah, just to see.
But they really blow out that
Yeah.
mid camera
Boy, oh,
and the
right.
upper. I need to put the flags on each side of the upper one, I think. The other thing I can do is zoom in
Hey,
a
Dan.
little more. Yeah?
Can we do another like 20 meters east to get you over waypoint 3?
Sure, I think you're going to need at least 20. Feels like you're going to need 20.
Are those squat lobsters? Yeah.
And they swim flapping their tails, and then the parachute down.
And so they go from rock to rock looking for things to eat?
Yeah, well, they're scavengers. The density will go up near the vents, but they're the one animal that seems to go out from the vents quite extensively. And it's often the way we find the vents as we follow the squat lobsters.
Yes, we've really seen an uptick in those, so we must be getting close.
Well, I'm hoping that, yes. So that looks like a tube from Lamellabrachia, the tube worm at the vent.
Push in there and get a closer shot for her.
You got it coming in. That totally does. Holding there, partial.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
So the vents here are, tube worms are only found at 2 sites on the Mariana system, and this is one of them. And the extreme north end of the Mariana Arc on Nico Seamount is the other one. And they are 2 different species. This species is reported as Lamellabrachia junii.
Partial.
And I can talk a bit more about that when we actually find some live ones.
You happy with that right now? We'll keep moving, or you want to look at it some more?
No, I think that's good.
Roger.
No, let's get to the live ones.
Moving on.
How long do they grow to? That one looks to be at least 50
Pull wide.
centimeters.
Pushing in.
This species, to be honest, I don't know what its max length is, but I suspect it can get to a meter. But I don't know. I've never actually had one of those in my hands. That one.
Let's see if we can change that.
Are those species known to occur anywhere else?
Yes. Yes, and that's the very interesting feature of them, is that they're one of the few species that transcends the equator.
Wow.
For vent species. And the fascinating feature of the Mariana region is that many of the species here are endemic to the Mariana area. And if they're not endemic to just Mariana, they are found only in the Northwest Pacific.
Off to the right.
And that applies to about 95% of the species, but there's less than 5% of all of the species found in the Northwest Pacific are also known in the Southwest Pacific. And this is one of them.
What'd you see?
So it
I
must
just
have
wanted to
some
peek over that
successful way
You
of
can wag back.
getting around, or dispersion, right?
Well, it could be, my guess is they are not dispersing and connecting today, but something happened in the past, some fortuitous event that was able to establish a population here. It also occurs in the Japanese arc called the Okinawa trough area near Okinawa.
Interesting.
I think I'm correct. Yes, and so the species is also found there, but it's also found down near Tonga. And one of the interests of collecting them is to do some comparisons of the genetics of these guys.
Easier to catch than the squat lobsters, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen so many squatties in one place.
There's so many. Kind of cool.
You know who that is right there? That's your
That's
relief.
your relief. Yeah.
Don't touch again. I gotta.
We're close. There's a snail.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a scavenger snail. It's called
Push it on
Phymarhynchus.
him.
Yeah.
It.
When you're ready.
They.
Usually only
go ahead,
on the periphery of
Coming in.
vents as we're seeing it, and Phymarhynchus warreni, and notice the anemone as well.
That's
Holding there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it
it's
is.
a live critter there, isn't it?
Get my keyboards mixed up.
Huh. All right. Coming out. No objections.
And just to remind our viewers on the website, how far apart are those two laser dots from each other?
4 inches.
10 centimeters, about the width of your palm.
Inches.
Yeah.
Who said that? Who said inches?
Oh, there's a hole here.
Yeah. What is this?
Yeah, like a little kid, I see a hole or a mud puddle, and I just want to jump off. Here we go.
So it looks like we're looking at some sort of edge of the rock wall there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do believe you found the fisher.
Now what is that up top? Is
Could
that
be
just
a
a
fisher.
huge squat? That's really good.
Look at that edge.
Wow.
Hey, those look like they're in situ, don't they?
Huh.
So, is there diffuse venting along there? All these animals are happy, or are they just...
They really seem to be concentrated up top, huh?
Yeah. Heebie-jeebies. I'm going to go. Make sure this feels like they're on me. Definitely checking my sheets before I crawl into bed. There's one in there going to bite me. Here we have Grandpa.
Wow. So the larger ones are Are those also squat lobsters? Whoa. Man.
So how old do you think the big one is, and is it a different species?
No idea.
No idea. Me neither. There was last year we came across a couple like crazy bigger ones than what else was around, and it's a very embarrassing video of me trying to catch it with a net and have a horrible fail.
See the siphons sticking
Ooh,
up from these snails?
Here's your tube
There's
worms.
quite, oh,
Just in time to
For a
hand it
watch
over.
and look at the
change, but-
clams.
Yep.
Look at the clam shells coming out of
Yeah.
the sediment here.
Yeah.
That's what I'd follow right there.
Okay, they're fairly small tubes. Oh,
Not a lot of them, is it?
all right. So those are Calyptogena, which is the clam. It was identified as Nautili. So we can get all the submersible names in here. It's not Nautile is the French submersible, and it dove here back in the early 80s. It dove over near Japan.
Yeah.
But this species was collected from cold seeps there and named at that time, but has since been identified from this site. Again, the Japanese worked on that. So what, we're looking at something that's about 10 centimeters? Or is it a bit smaller?
What do you want to?
The length of the clam.
Yeah, I can put the lasers on one.
Yeah,
Let's
looks about that.
And those stringy bits on the edge?
Those are tube worms. They look like they're not doing too well. Those stringy bits. And stuff here is struggling. There's not a lot of fluid flow.
I can't make out any food.
So this guy's alive. I can just see a red inside it. And there's a red plume sticking out of that one. Anemones as well here. Oh, look, there's a little snail in here.
Don't move the winch for a minute, Mackenzie. I'm gonna snuggle up close here and see if we can get Eric to settle out. Should be static now, right? The boat's not moving. Nope.
Okay, this is a little limpet in here.
Boat's not moving, but Atalanta is swinging a little still.
See if I can park Jonathan's camera on the rock. It's real good.
So you can see the red plumes on the coming out of some of the tubes. So some of these tube worms are still alive. And this guy looks like a Bathyacmea. This little limpet. Of course, I'm on the screen here. Can I draw?
Yes.
Okay, that one right there. Which is a limpet. But you can see that this is alive here because I can see in through the tube and see the red plumes and of these guys as well.
Oh,
Not a very stable landing platform.
I don't know what all this woolly bit is in through here. I'd really like to know what that stuff is. So this is new as far as I'm concerned.
Ed could probably zoom in on it and give you a
Yeah,
crazy.
that would be.
You set down for watch change and then hand it off to me to work.
Yep, that'd be
it.
great.
All right, coming in.
Oh, that's
I'm just going in for hocus
fast zoom.
pocus.
You make me dizzy.
You're sitting down. Filamentous bacteria?
Okay,
Well,
we're gonna.
We got watch change going on, so we're going to get you some pretty pictures
yep.
and let you study them for a little bit while we hand off to our relief.
Right there looks good, Ed.
Yeah, you got it.
That's beautiful. Look at that. All
Look
the
at that.
stuff on that
Get
crap.
some
Okay,
exposure here. All right.
Here's another one.
That's front row signing off. We're gonna
enjoy
hand it over
the,
to the.
Watch change it video.
Yeah, enjoy these images. We're going to be just switching off the watch here, so stick with us. And it's been great on the watch with you all, and we look forward to seeing what else comes about. So see you soon. Take care.
Oh, it's watch change. Ready?
Are you ready?
Go away.
I will if you want. We're here. I think you're getting close. You were in the suburbs
You
and
got
you're
your
about to hopefully.
black gloves on.
Well,
I think I wouldn't worry about that right now. What I might just request while we're sitting here is doing a few suction samples. So you can see the clams on the top there, mostly dead but scattered. And it wouldn't take long for the suction sample. So we are...
or just.
Not the clam. No, the clam's not going.
They're the scooper.
They're too big. No, the suction, and then I just go around with one thing and just pick up a few things, just so that we've got something.
Okay.
There's one rock.
You've got a rock already. Did you find a clear, like a pretty clear.
Well, we just landed and I said, let's take a rock sample.
Okay.
So what we're doing is, because there's no dividers in the boxes,
Good pictures and.
noting where in the box it's going.
Okay. Yeah.
So if we look, we're just here.
Okay.
So here's our sulfur chimney, is waypoint 4. Yeah. That was first. I'm so worried.
Yeah.
So in situ rocks, right?
Okay.
Oh, these guys are so cool. Yeah. Sorry, I got excited. You may have trouble with the viz, but
Is this the two words? This are they fat pig?
I did want big. It should be.
They should be bigger.
Yeah.
These are.
Hey, Mike.
Struggling. You can see these
I'm going
guys have died
to do
off.
a pull out here.
A few live plants.
I'm coming out slow on purpose. Now see how I'm all the way wide. If I just look at the camera, I got that and that. So I'm just going to do a little push back in. I just saw him come off the bottom. I wanted him to know that I was zoomed all the way in.
I can't hear you on the comms.
Hello?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna go to the north? Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, 45.
Half a day, this is Shannon. We are starting to look at the Toto caldera and its formations there. Is this on? It's not. Half a day, this is Shannon. We're in the Mariana Islands on the Toto caldera. We are down
All right,
to
lined up pretty good.
2,945 meters.
Um, you're okay at the moment, but yeah, keep an eye on it. Where you are right there, that's pretty ideal. So I think as we go, you're gonna have to come up.
We're still knocking out watch change over here, but I'm ready whenever you are.
This is the first time on the Toto caldera. A lot of us are new here on this watch. Could you introduce yourself, Jeff? You don't need to.
Gonna mess
Stand
with the
by.
Atalanta
1
lights
second.
a little.
Hmm?
Might mess with the Atalanta lights a little.
Can't hear you very well. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me see what I can do. Oh yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Sure. All right, are we on? Hi, yeah, I'm Jeff Beeson, Oregon State University. Watch lead here. First time in the Mariana, and really excited and trying to get my login working.
With us today, we also have Sierra as a scientist. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Sierra Landreth. I'm a grad student at Florida State University. This is also my very first time in this region and also getting to explore some potential hydrothermal vents and abyssal plains later. I'm more of a seamount scientist, so I study deep sea coral and sponges on Pacific seamounts.
Thank you very much. What are you excited to see today?
It'll be okay now.
I know we got to see them a little bit ago as we were coming up, and I was taking seats, but I was really excited to see some live tube worms. I know they can get pretty big, and so it's cool to see some up close, and then also all these cool looking little squat lobsters.
All right, and my name is May Lubetkin, and I am the science manager on the ship, and I am data logging at the moment.
I know, it didn't look right.
And I'm really excited to see what's up this caldera.
Mm-hmm.
First time in the Marianas, and but many times on Nautilus, so really psyched to be here.
Thank you very much. Michael, can you introduce yourself?
Sure.
Where is he?
Michael Hannaford. I'm sitting in the Herc seat. First time out here in a couple of years, and I have not worked in the Marianas or visited the area before, so I'm excited to do that. Thank you.
We have a new Atlantia pilot. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Hafaday, I'm Annabelle Baker. I am the Atalanta pilot for this watch. I'm also new to the Marianas, and I'm also a student at Oregon State University.
Thank you. What are you interested in seeing today, or hopeful to see?
I think it would be cool to just see some hydrothermal vent fluid, honestly. I mean, I guess we're sort of diving through it, aren't we?
We are. There's definitely hydrothermal activity in the area. The cloudiness is from some vents nearby, unknown how far away, but I think we're getting closer.
Very exciting.
Yeah. And if you've been watching the live stream for the last hour or so, you kind of seen us
So that one's way down the slope here.
More activity, more life, some living tube worms.
I can try and get over there, but...
Science too. Hey, back row, were you wanting to hit waypoint 3 specifically for a potential sample?
Were we sitting at waypoint 3 when we did shift change?
We were not.
Oh,
Okay, we were maybe on our way to shift to waypoint 3. Yes, we can continue moving to waypoint 3.
Roger.
You're fine. You're good.